Well, welcome back, friends. It is a new month, a new year, it feels like, because, man, January just seemed to last forever.
Three, two, one, go!
So yeah, February 1st, and it's like 40 degrees out today, which is kind of insane, given how cold it's been here, which it's going to get very cold again starting tomorrow. It's how Wisconsin winter works. One day you get 30 to 40, next day you get 5. I mean, I don't understand it, but whatever. Anyways, so that sort of means running's up in the air per usual. Again, no access to treadmill. Belong to a gym or anything, which probably could be something I start looking into, because I need some sort of exterior motivation to not just run when it's warm out kind of thing. I live in Wisconsin and I hate the cold, so it's kind of, it works against it, itself. Anyways, I was, during this run, listening to the Runners Without Limits podcast, which, if you don't listen to them, check them out. Heather and Jen are great. But they're talking about how, in January, you kind of have this, like, pretty much everyone goes through the whole, they're burnt out. They don't want to, do a whole lot. It's cold. There's snow on the ground, all that fun stuff. And it's just kind of, a natural thing, which really it is. But at the same time, I need to find ways to, because this also goes into February typically for me, just because it is so cold and snowy here also in February. So I need to find ways to, because I've done the whole Peloton thing at home, on not the biking aspect or whatever, but like the app, and trying to do things, and it just doesn't, I'm not consistent with that. It's just I don't have the motivation to open that up and try it, or do it, that kind of thing. Especially because it's like I don't have a lot of space at my house to really do workouts either. So that's why I think it might be time to start looking at some sort of place to go, that kind of thing. But otherwise, not really a whole lot else going on. It's just kind of working towards springtime surprise, which I don't have a plan, but and I keep walking in circles. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go into that, with some sort of base. It's not, none of it's for time. It's just gonna be fun and all that. I just kind of sent in my plans for one of my costumes, which is gonna be pretty great. So yeah, we'll see when we check in next. I'm not quite sure when that will be, but yeah. Well, good morning. Happy Sunday, February 6th. Finally, decent weather, if you consider winter in Wisconsin decent, but it is about 30 degrees, so finally got out to do some running and all that fun stuff. Just a 5K, nothing too exciting, but seems that this week will be better weather-wise, that I can maybe finally get out more than once or twice, which has been my struggle. Yeah, so not really much else to discuss. The Princess Weekend event guide came out. Not going to do a full rundown. The big thing, though, is if you are driving, especially to the half, they're making you park at Hollywood Studios and then bus over to Epcot, which is kind of a big change. There's some road construction going on at the Epcot entrance, which is hindering things a bit. I know the half start is also starting in the parking lot this year versus on the road like normal and like the Walt Disney World Marathon half did. So just be aware of that. Otherwise, their courses are exactly the same pretty much as Marathon weekend and all that fun stuff. But I think that's going to do it for today. We'll check in with you later this week. Well, hello. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, February. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Is it February 9? I don't even know. My watch is 8th. February 8th. See, I don't know. We're back to not knowing what day of the week it is or day of the month it is. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, not really a whole lot. Finally getting back out. Finally warm-ish, I guess. It's all relative. But yeah, not really a whole lot to talk about, I guess, for this update. Just trying to get out here more frequently. It's not been easy. Hopefully this week is a little better. Yesterday was kind of still bitterly cold. Today, we're getting up to near 40, so that's good. Outside of that, not a whole lot else. Yeah, just pushing ahead. New York did come out and say they're doing a application period in March, so probably going to try to enter that again. We'll see what their requirements are and all that stuff. But that's going to be it for today, I think, and we'll check in with you next time. Well, good morning. Back at it. It is February 9th, and I don't know, just did a run. Yeah, not a whole lot going on this week. Warmer, so finally can get some consistent runs in. Back-to-back days. It's been a while since that's happened. Anyways, trying to think if there's anything else of note to discuss, but I don't really think there is. So, while short and sweet, we'll check in with you probably not tomorrow, but Friday? Probably Friday. Let's go with that. We'll see you then. Well, welcome back. It's been a little bit. It's been a heck of a week or so, I guess. Just when I say I'm going to be more consistent and, get runs in, that doesn't happen. This not so much weather as it was other things. Quite a few other things. But we did have a death. Not related to us per se, but a very, very close family friend that definitely hit hard. So that took some time away. Obviously, make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them and all that stuff, because it's certainly an interesting experience when you go through all that. But anyways, in other news, the Super Bowl happened. Unfortunately, the Bengals lost. Definitely was rooting for the Bengals. But the halftime show was fantastic. And then we got a dog. So yes, we have a new puppy in the house. I will post a picture over this. He is a half sheepadoodle, half golden doodle. He's brownish, blackish, and white. His name is Bucky. And yeah, so that's the eventful week, I guess. Not a whole lot else. Of course, we're getting ready for Princess. I'm not getting ready for Princess, but Princess is just around the corner. Then we got springtime. Apparently I got a job, so there's that too. That's just everything happens at once, I guess. So got a new job. So yeah, just everything. So that's gonna do it for today. It's supposed to be nice out tomorrow, so hopefully I run tomorrow, and yeah, we'll check with you. Well, good morning. Welcome back. It is February 16th. It's Wednesday. Not a whole lot happening again, but it is warm out today. It is like 50 degrees right now, which is absolutely fabulous. Very windy, but I don't really care. You know, the fact that I don't have to have 30 layers on and pants is great. Yeah, not a whole lot else. I did live on the edge during this run. My watch was at 11%, but I made it. It survived. It still has 2% left, which is kind of shocking to me. But we lived on the edge and we did it. So now I know I can survive on 11%. Anyways, probably no run tomorrow. Back-to-back runs yesterday and today. Probably no run tomorrow because it's supposed to dip back down to, like 10 degrees again. Because why not? We live in Wisconsin. That's what happens. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. We'll check in with you hopefully Friday, probably the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. So not a whole lot of running happening lately. We had an ice storm today that kind of hindered things. Weather has been just absolutely terrible. Obviously just excuses in all of this, but yeah, so haven't been doing a lot of running. Trying to wrap up the month here. Granted, this won't, I don't know if this will most likely be the last video of this train of videos. Anyways, I did get some news-ish, I guess, about upcoming races. So I do know in the past I mentioned that I do have the Blue Ridge Half Marathon in Virginia. I'm probably not going to end up running that. I still have the registration. I haven't made any plans towards that, so that's kind of tough. But I do have costumes very much in the works. An element arrived today for Springtime Surprise, which I'm very excited about. Then runDisney had some other news today that the registration dates for Wine and Dine, Princess, what am I blanking? Marathon Weekend and Springtime Surprise for next year are all out now. Wine and Dine, we also have the themes, which have to be some of the most interesting. I mean, if you like them, more power to you, but it seemed the overarching consensus on the social groups were yikes. And it seems their theme, I guess, or sense of cohesion was supposed to be music, but it's very weird when you have 3 very musical films and then you have one that really didn't focus on music, and Raya and the Last Dragon for the 10K, which is also such a bizarre choice because it really, I mean, like I said, if you like the film, if you like the themes, I mean, I'm happy for you. I really don't. There's so many other films I would have chosen over Raya. It was not a film that really grabbed my attention. Like Coco was really great as a theme. The Genie / Aladdin for the challenge, really great. Even Soul is, I mean, if they're going for the music, solid options, but I don't, whatever. Anyways, that brings it to, so that probably, well, my goal is to sign up or try to enter the lottery grant, if there is one, for New York. So we'll see if that happens. Then maybe make a decision if Wine and Dine could be a possibility or not. I'm not rushing into that one at all, though. Registration does open for that March 19th. Take that back. I'm thinking of something else that I'll talk about in a second, but March 22nd, I believe it was, for Wine and Dine weekend. And yeah, so looking unlikely for me to go to that one this year. But that brings us to Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend, which is the 30th anniversary of the marathon, the 10th anniversary of Dopey, and everybody and their brother is getting ready to register for this one. That opens April 19th, and boy, I am already stressing out. So we'll see how that goes, but very, very excited for what's to come there. Princess, I believe, is in June registration, and then Springtime Surprise in August. They're also bringing back virtual options for all of them, as well as the Summer Virtual Series, which they did not release a theme yet, but registration will come, I believe, in March for that as well. So yeah, really not a whole lot else going on. Every video I seem to talk about how I want to be more consistent, but that just doesn't happen because I live here and life and all that fun stuff. But anyways, I think that's going to do it, and we will check in with you in the next one. As always, tell me what you're looking to see. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on the Insta, Twitter, yeah, all that fun stuff. CLC, we have some big CLC stuff coming up, some cruising stuff if you're into that. We'll have some flower and garden stuff, both from someone else. Will be their opening weekend of Flower and Garden, as well as myself later then for Springtime Surprise. And yeah, so we'll see you then.